Kieran just got his glove stuck in the seatbelt. Hi everyone, welcome to The Real McNeils today. I am currently making one of the weirdest things I think I have ever made. Clancy usually has been eating these Powerball type ideas that he had made that had like almond flour and peanut butter, and the biggest 3 ingredients that he really wanted in there were coffee grounds that have already been used because the caffeine and actually eating the coffee grounds is supposed to be good for you, a tablespoon of coconut oil so that he gets in a tablespoon a day, and flaxseed. So I am currently making bran muffins that include those ingredients. I have coffee grounds, I have my coconut oil, and I've cut the sugar back to 1/8 of what it called for, and my bran is sitting over here. This is the craziest thing I've ever made, but Clancy wanted more coffee grounds in it, so we just made coffee so that he'll have enough. I almost forgot the flax though, so it's a good thing that I started this vlog so that I mentioned it so that I can dig it out of the freezer now and put it in. I'll keep you posted on how they taste. Got the coffee and the flaxseed in here. Some of the weirdest ingredients I've ever used to make bran muffins. They look almost normal, but you can see little black coffee flecks in there. I am positive that we have raisins, but there are many of us who have looked for them and we cannot find them. We had way too many raisins when we moved into this house because we had some in storage and I had bought some, and I cannot believe that we went through that many boxes of raisins in the months that we've lived here, but I cannot find them. So they are raisinless and almost no sugar, so we'll see how they taste. Just got a call that our half of beef is ready. We got it on a really good sale at a local butcher, which is kind of cool, and it's also local beef, which is even better. And so now it's kind of a bit of a panic. We thought that we had about 2 more weeks in order to get ready for this half of beef, and they need us to pick it up today or tomorrow. So the boys are headed out to see if the deep freeze will plug in right where it is, or if we have to start shuffling some stuff around to make it work. Okay, there they are. I may have had some issues with some of them.
It's a cookie.
It's a cookie on a muffin, and this one had more issues. We're gonna see what Clancy thinks. Kato bought this from Kieran a while ago, and he's finally getting it going. Good job, Kate. This is what a half of beef looks like, you guys. Our local butcher shop. Kieran is helping out, but they have 2 young guys who are just bringing it out. They are tough stuff. Kieran just got his glove stuck in the seatbelt. Oh my gosh, you're a goose. You look like you're ready to do surgery.
I'm not. No.
I think you're gonna have to lose weight to wear it like that.
Prepared.
So the back of the truck is full of frozen beef. Thankfully, Kieran went and helped me out with that. So 5 big boxes to fill our freezer with. We bought this half of beef because there was a huge sale and it worked out to be really, really cheap. We didn't realize how cheap it was until we were talking with a friend and they were telling us what they were paying, and we had been trying to get a beef right before and it all fell through, and it actually was going to be quite a bit more. So we're pretty anxious to give this a try. I'm gonna have to dig out some steaks and thaw them out because I have been craving steak, and it's not something that I buy very often. It was on sale a couple of days ago, but I wasn't headed to Costco at that point, so I didn't pick it up. Kato and I were just talking. He's having a hard time connecting with friends from school, and so he's trying to build up an address book of friends so that he can connect with them and play with them on Roblox and things like that. But that part about this has been really, really hard. Once the kids were done school and they weren't using the school database anymore, it's like everybody just kind of scattered, and we didn't think to ask for email addresses and cell phone numbers and things like that. So But I just counted out, and it is honestly only about 6 weeks until the start of school again. Whatever that looks like, we still don't know, and we won't know for a couple of weeks yet. We've got the beef. We have one more box.
One more?
This one that Kieran just brought in. But this does mean I can't go shopping at Costco. Look at that.
You need to go upstairs for tonight?
Yeah. Making supper, watching cooking shows. One of my favorite things to do. We had leftover beans that I had doctored up from when the family was here, so throwing biscuits on top of them always makes them popular. Canned corn, and I'm too lazy to even put it in a bowl, and a veggie platter. And that, my friends, is supper. I have another pan of biscuits about to come out of the oven. Oh, the steam. Here's the rest of the biscuits. Time to eat. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Biggie hair.
Ah, I dropped it. Clancy found some of our old phones.
Can I put batteries in?
They're so big. Batteries won't help, my friend. We're trying to wear off our last bit of energy before bedtime. They both have funky ponies.
I went too fast.
Brought Coco for a walk. She's more interested in playing in the river. She went in right at the big muddy patch over there. Look at the mud water coming out around her. Oh my gosh. We're just noticing how much the water has gone down. If Bailey and I are going to kayak it, we need to do that soon. So pretty. Here's my very wet, muddy dog. It's a little harder coming up than going down. It is 10:40. Clancy took the older kids out. Actually, Bailey and Kieran went for a longboard ride. And he and Caden went in the car about 15 minutes later. They're going to meet up and they're going to go see a comet that has been lighting up the sky. Clancy was pretty stoked about it last night. He got some pictures. He's taking a better camera tonight. It has a really long tail on it and it's really cool. You saw last night, I vlogged it. We didn't see it, but not long after we got home, he went out again with Bailey and they were able to see it and they're pretty stoked about it. So he's very much into seeing stuff like this. So they are out trying to chase that down tonight. Tegan is still awake. She says that Addison is too. And she's stressed out when she sees the clock and she sees the numbers. It stresses her out and she's worried that she's not going to be able to participate tomorrow. And we are packing up and going to, packing up is a weird word to use, but we're going to Antiquiles to hang out for some time. Bailey has an appointment with her regular optometrist like supper time tomorrow. So we're going to go right after lunch and we're going to try some string painting and some fun things that we've been planning to do together for months, honestly. Since last October, Keely bought me this stuff and we've been wanting to hang out and do it and we just haven't had the chance, and then we weren't even seeing each other for so long, so this is a great opportunity to do it. We're going to be outside. It's gorgeous out tomorrow, so we're going to go and do that and all of the kids are pretty stoked about it. If you have any recommendations for helping your kids to sleep, we have been through sleep therapy. We've been through all sorts of things. Sometimes I wonder about like sleep apnea or things like that. She actually had her tonsils removed because of some issues when she was quite a bit younger. And she just cannot fall asleep when she goes to bed at night. And it's really super frustrating for her. And then, like I said, she does get really stressed out. We don't keep a clock in her room because seeing what time it is causes anxiety about the fact that she's not sleeping when she should be. And it's just like a really vicious circle. So any comments below, any recommendations that you have, I would love to hear about them. I'm trying not to use melatonin and things like that. We do use it occasionally, a really, really low dose, just to try and help her get enough sleep that she can function a little bit better. Because of course, behavior and sleep are so closely connected, and so that can cause some real big struggles for her, which is not easy for any of us, honestly. So Thanks for hanging out with us today. We are so glad that you joined the Real McNeils. If you are new here, please subscribe. We would love to have you join our channel and see what we're up to and how we're getting through all of this craziness of quarantine and isolation and trying to come out of it a little bit with numbers rising and things like that. So we are all healthy and happy, and we are thankful for where we live in a smaller community. Thanks so much for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you got your bell notification turned on, and be sure to come back tomorrow to see what kind of arts and crafts we can get ourselves into.